Yo, what's going on? I talked a little bit about a couple, well, actually one trade in particular that I had a position in, and it was CAD Swiss. But before I get to that, I'm gonna get to the part where I did take a loss in USD Canadian dollar. Um, I've been sitting here trying to figure out exactly where it was that I took the stop out, and I know it's right in this area here. But the fact is, I did get stopped out. I'm pretty sure I entered the position on this candle here. My reasoning behind this was price had come up, which after the fact you look at it and you can tell it's in a clear downtrend. But to me, this was level three behavior. I mean, it was trading back and forth, back and forth. But when the price came down and made this higher low here, I was gonna try to take it back up to this level here. So I stayed in the trade probably 2 or 3 hours. Put my stop below this candle, and yeah, wound up getting stopped out of this one. So CAD CHF. I had this one posted on my last video about where I took the position at. Alright, so I had this level marked off here, this yellow line. So when price closed above this yellow line, I entered the position there. My original target was this area here, but once price started coming up here and struggling to go any higher, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to exit the trade here, which I did. I got back in the trade just a minute ago, and so far it's moving in my direction, and I'm looking for the exact same target, except I'm targeting these highs up here. So my stop goes down here, and pretty much my reasoning behind this trade was we had this W pattern. You know, we've been in a clear uptrend, and usually when price forms, it comes down and it forms a W like this. Generally it'll keep going higher for 2 or 3 days. So after price formed this W, I got to close above these volume bodies. I entered there, I exited here, so it's retesting these levels. And once I got this long wicked candle there, I re-entered the trade. So target these highs, and I am placing this trade on a 4-hour time frame. Sometimes where I make my mistake is I'll enter on the 4-hour, and then I'll go down to like the 1 hour or the 15 minute, and sometimes I wind up getting scared out of the position, going down to those lower time frames. So that's one thing I got to make sure I don't do on this trade. So I'm gonna just place my stop here. If I get some kind of pattern that indicates it's gonna go lower on the 4-hour, then I'll exit. But I'm not zooming down on the 1 and the 15 and trying to manage my trade on there. If I do anything, it'll be going up to the daily and managing it there. All right, so that's the trade that I just entered about 30 minutes ago. Let's see, pound odd. Again, pretty much the same type of trade. 4 hours making higher highs and higher lows. I could have swore that, wait, hold on a second. All right. So pretty much the reasoning behind this trade is exactly the same. We're making higher highs, higher lows. Price came down, formed this W pattern, and what I really like to see is, what I would have liked to see more is for price to quickly get away from these lower levels. As you can tell right there, it kind of traded. It's been trading in these areas right here for, every time it comes down there, it trades there for a while. So I'm not really looking for anything to hold for like a week or something. I'm just looking for a price to come back to these highs here. There is definitely a possibility that we don't take out this high here, which I'm ready for. So if price comes up to this this volume node up here and it starts struggling, I'll probably just exit the trade. But my stop goes below this candle, so it puts me at a target of 84 pips and a stop of 39. Haven't moved into profit on this one yet. Let's see. Euro New Zealand. All right, so to me, this is a solid bottom formation. If I would have been watching this when, you know, it was trading down here, I probably would have entered the trade right here on this shift bar. So this is the W formation. We came back and we retested these volume bodies there. And one thing I always look for, like, okay, well, how do I know that this is a W that I want to trade? I always zoom out, and you can clearly see what looks like W's and what doesn't. But so we got this W here, we closed above. I entered on a pullback. I was in profit, I'm not anymore, but my target for this is around this area here. The price where, and the level where price is traded the most is where I want to put my target, because I think price will come back up here and test these levels. So I put my take profit in the center of all that. Stop goes below these lows. So it's about a 1-to-1 risk reward. So I'm gonna wait on this to play out. But ultimately, what I was looking for, I definitely want to be out of the position if price comes up here, because I would honestly be looking to take a short, just like I have here. I kind of went over this Sunday. This is one of the trades that I was waiting for. Big volume here. So wait and see what it does. I'll post another video about how these trades went and kind of how I managed it. I'm going to leave these on here this time so I don't forget which trades that I was in, so I can, you know, kind of discuss it in more depth. So I appreciate you watching, and I'll post another video tomorrow. All right.